That's what makes a guy
If there's
stand
one thing
out.
you can really build yourself up on.
Do you feel like that's increased in the past several years as opposed to previous generations probably didn't worry about that as much?
What's that?
Definitely
What has
lately.
increased?
Yeah.
The demand for people to be post-apocalypse ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People love that shit.
Yeah, pretty much ever since The Walking Dead came out, I'm pretty sure that people just started fantasizing about being ready.
Yeah.
You know?
Building compounds. Yeah.
Yeah,
And since
all the
2012,
Mormons.
really.
Yeah, all the Mormons
At
buying
least.
all those properties in the Midwest.
Was that the first time it was supposed to be the modern apocalypse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First time, no. But first time in our lives that we were adults that were a part of it.
That's not true, though. What about Y2K? People were doing
weren't
stuff for
adults in
Y2K.
Y2K,
But
that's what
people
I'm
were
saying.
doing stuff for Y2K.
Yes. Yeah.
What about the Cold War?
Cold War.
The Cold War.
You know, the word war comes from in Old English, war, which would be pronounced that way.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of Cold War being relevant, one of my favorite Brendan Fraser movies, Blast from
Blast
the Past.
from the Past.
The dad was an inventor that liquidated all of
bunker.
his stocks and took all of his money and used it to build a shelter that you could live in for 30 years. For the exact reason, yeah.
But then it was like Bay of Pigs. They were watching Bay of Pigs on the TV. And
I
then
love Bay of Pigs. I always want to go visit
His
there
wife
'cause
was
those
pregnant.
pigs come up to you right in the water.
It's beautiful there.
So
and he
cute.
sent them all. He sent all his party guests home. And him and his pregnant wife got in the bunker, and then like a plane crashed, or like a satellite or something fell in their
It
backyard.
was a plane. It was a plane doing a test run, and it had engine failure, and it just crashed on their house.
when they were already in the bunker, so they thought it was nuclear war for like 30
Yeah,
years.
nuclear.
Nuclear.